Hello everyone, we're back with Rule the Waves, and we're still at war with Russia and Italy. Russia only has battle cruisers left, and Italy's battleships are of no threat to us. We have England as our ally. They keep dying. They keep losing ships, which is kind of annoying. We actually still have one of those in service. Now I say that, and I've got these Colorado's in service, so yeah. Oh, the Revenge. They're actually getting 15-inch guns now. Colorado, what do you look like? Come over here. Yeah, you're functional. Not brilliant, but functional. We have 4 battleships under construction. And we have all of these. Well, Russia's navy is hilarious, because it just isn't much. That's basically it right now. And then they got a bunch of submarines. Oh, and you're interned. Turn. Destroyer commissioned. Ships having condenser troubles. Yeah, sure, I'll buy that. We have so much money. There we go. Interception. What kind of ship do we have? It is a older light cruiser. It's been refit, as we can see. So, max speed. Go. What do we run into? Probably a merchant vessel. One of those armed merchant cruisers the Italians are liking to use at the moment, for lack of anything else. And problem solved. Italy has no more ships at sea. Leave scenario. Done. Oh, we're blockading both Russia and Italy now. Turn. Commissioning of submarines. Double guns on light cruisers. Food shortages in Russia. Yeah. Fleet battle. Yes! Bring it. Fleet battle with 1 battle cruiser involved. We're not going to be using these quad turrets anymore. They are just too unreliable. Unknown ship sighted. What have we run into, guys? Slow down. Oh, really? That thing doesn't even stand the slightest chance. And it knows it too. It is running away now. Of course, I can still get 8 guns on just the forward firing ones. Ooh, Yorktown's been hit. One of the turrets is jammed. What are you? You also only got 13-inch guns. Bring that up. Yep, we got all 16 guns firing. Ooh, it actually used them all. It's just not bringing them all up at the time, though. I guess the other ship ran off. We know it's off in that direction somewhere. We are now completely stationary. Yeah, you are finito. Was this? That wasn't it, was it? Didn't speed things up. There's the other boat. You hold fire for 10 minutes. There you go, now you're firing at the right target. How fast is that thing? 28 knots. It's as fast as my boat is. Let me guess. Critical hit, power disabled. Electrical power restored. Not sure quite how they managed to do that, seeing as there's no major damage to the boat. Get up to speed again, guys. Pretty lucky hit there, indeed. How much armor do you have? A 12-inch belt. And one of the turrets jammed, of course. Keep going. Get it down. What are you running into here? More of them. This is what you're going to do. You're going to take a pass and destroy this thing. How much ammunition do we have left? Not all that much. Oh, you've only got 13-inch guns as well. Your broadside is 8 guns. The front turrets on my boat have 8 guns each. Well, not 8 guns each, but 4 guns each for 8 guns. Your broadside is as heavy as half my ship's cannon turrets. And so, start hitting with torpedoes. My battleship is now shooting that ship. Well, my battle cruiser. Even though at this point it's kind of like, what difference does it make? My destroyers should also... they're not going to be a match. Those are not the destroyers I thought they were. Turret was hit and disabled. Come on. You guys can get him down too, that would be nice. 3 battle cruisers in 1 battle. Yorktown's been hit in the engine room. You can only do 22 knots now. Remarkable. You're also kind of out of ammunition. So they were firing high explosive at it. Which is kind of funny. Boom. Definitely going to cause superstructure damage. Only got 4 guns working because they're disabled. Probably jammed. Back in action. Yeah, these turrets just keep going out of action. Jammed. Disabled. We're just going to be out of ammunition. So, start heading for home. Cruising speed. What speed are we limited to? 26 knots. We can't get up to it right now anyway because of damage. So we've taught the Russians a lesson again. And now we're just steaming away back towards home. We have British ports to return to, so we'll be fine. As we're just tormenting the Russians in this area, in the Baltics. No, time's not over yet. Let's see. Just a couple more ticks, game, and there we go. Done. Heavily damaged 1, sunk 2. DD got some damage. Just light damage to our battlecruiser. Details. Let's see. You were hit 46 times, you were hit 87 times, and you were hit 19 times, and you're hit 12. Wasted too much ammo shooting up a ship that was sinking. We have to avoid doing that again. Yep, Battle of Finland yet again. Somehow we no longer have these guys under blockade. They must have finished something. Yeah, they have their Marco Polo out now. That's been out, so it's not the Marco Polo that's solving the problem. Could always send more of a fleet, but whatever. Maybe a British fleet passed through and then went away. Could be. Turn. Building a bunch of submarines. A few more months. Mutually unacceptable demands. Submarines sink 3 ships. Accept. They decline. Fleet battle. Woot. Oh. Okay, so we have a fleet battle with Italy. We have the USS Alabama with its heavy gun pack, and then we have some cruisers that are scouting. We're doing very well in that regard. Let's see, then we have the Intrepid with 14-inch guns, 16 of them. 16 14-inch guns. What's your armor like? 16-inch armored belt. Fuel low, unknown ship sighted, max speed. You also go max speed at them. We have a battle cruiser. Probably already firing, and that one can't fire at us yet. Out of control. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh, you're the new one too. Ooh, it's gonna suck for you guys. Because this is gonna be the end for the Marco Polo. It's now in between my 2 vans. Not that it's that much of a van, it's 2 battle cruisers and 1 battleship. And there's their battle line, which only has 2 battleships in it, if I'm correct. Poor buggers. Why are you guys not keeping up? You're fast enough, you do 33 knots, and you're just not keeping up. Marco Polo, there we go, we're hitting the Marco Polo heavily again. Yeah, it's got no guns left. Okay, I want you to change target to that. Ignore the Marco Polo, it's dead. If you want to, you can just kill the destroyer, though. Overkill on the torpedoes here, guys. Overkill on the torpedoes. Boom. Boom. Okay, so your power plant has been knocked out. Destroyers are kind of a little bit low on fuel. So you're the next one being hammered. Old dreadnought. Ooh, you blew up. That's good to see. Who did that? The Intrepid. Very good job, Intrepid. Oh, is this your first hit? Nope, you've been hit 3 times. And that is the timer. So I'm actually going to end this episode now on a not very questionable cliffhanger, because we know how this is going to end. We've always known how this was going to end. It's Italy versus the United States. Our destroyers are just ripping this poor bugger to shreds. 7 5-inch guns. Yep, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.